development projects. We urge all non-indigenous in River State to consider their safety and leave the state promptly. As the situation may escalate, we cherish the safety of all residents and hope for a peaceful resolution to this crisis. Enough is enough. We stand united for the right and future of River State. We demand respect for our leaders and a focus on the development of our region in solidarity. Niger Delta Rescue Movement.
Olajide, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Kacee.
Quickly, Mr. Olajide, let's take a flight jet to River State. The Speaker of River State give the Governor of River State 48 hours to sack all the commissioners and other appointees. That is illegal because the assemblies did not screen those commissioners and other appointees. Now, let me have your reaction because there have been a back and forth between the Wike camp and Fubara camp. Mr. Olajide, what is your reaction concerning this new development that is taking place in River State?
Hello, good morning, all our viewers over the world. I welcome you to Kacee TV station. The truth of the matter is that, Mr. Kacee, we should separate sentiment, blackmail from reality. The two are together. Sentiment and blackmail on one side, and reality, the truth from each other. They are not the same. They are not the same. In fact, nature, everything, they are different from one another. Fubara may be continuing to be, Fubara be acting on sentiments and blackmail all this while. But the reality on ground now is the judgment of the Supreme Court. That's what is on ground presently. And what does that Supreme Court judgment says? It says the Amahuele led speakership member of House of Assembly is recognized side of leadership of the State Assembly. That's number one. And as a still member of the PDP, they have not. There is the so-called alleged defection has not taken any full effect. No, hello, let me.
The defection case is still pending in the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court have yet to decide on that very case.
Yes, yeah, there's no judgment to that now. The judgment that's on ground presently is what I'm talking about. Is the reality what I'm discussing about. Let me repeat it because you intervene in that matter. Let me state it again. Supreme Court judgment, which is the reality on ground, which is the fact on ground, and which is the judgment substituting now, is that the government election is null and void. Number one. Number two, that all allocations to your state must be stopped forthwith. Number three, Amahuele is the recognized side of that state of assembly that is, recognized as the leadership of that house. That's number three, also of 3 or 4. And so that if you have been spending state money through appropriation, that you got through wrong process, through wrong mean of 4 people of the house, which you claim they are the rightful leadership of the house, who approve your budget for you, who approve your list of commissioner and your appointee for you, and you have been running there, you have been operating on that, and the highest court of law said, no, you are wrong, that's not the right way. Everything done that place is wrong. This is the right way, should have gone through it. Then that means whatever you have done is null and void, does not exist. Those commissioners does not exist again into the eyes of the law. The appropriation you have been spending from does not exist again in the eyes of the law. The approval you got from your foreman so-called House of Assembly led the function of that belongs to that led to you is no longer existing in the eyes of the law. The expenses have been carrying us from the appropriation is no longer existing. The court has nullified those things. It doesn't exist again. They have told you that's why they stop allocation because they don't want to continue to spend it again. That's the implication of why the Supreme Court said there should be no more allocation to you. No more money should be coming back to come to your state again, because you can only spend money of the state by after appropriation has been secured by state house of assembly, and they now told you that the appropriation you secure from the state house of assembly, you got it from the wrong side.
Now that the 2014 budget, the money has been spent, what do you think Governor Fubara should do now that the Speaker said he should represent the 2025 budget and also sack other commissioners and other appointees in this very government? You said that whatever that took place then was illegal as far as the law is concerned, that the Supreme Court judgment validated the likes of the new Speaker, meaning that whatever that took place then in 2014 is illegal. Now, what do you think, or what should be what do you think that Fubara should do now or what would this new speaker do? Because if that money has been spent, I cannot be retrieved again, cannot be recovered again. So what would the speaker do? Now they emphasize on the 2025 budget. Mr. Olajide, do you think that it's possible for Fubara to represent the 2025 budget to the campaigns of this present speaker?
What do you mean by the campaigns? What's
Because they decant to other parties. Now the Supreme Court is yet to decide on that very case.
Mr. Kacee, don't be talking from many sides of the matter on this issue. What has not been pronounced by any court of law does not exist.
So why would the Supreme Court reserve that very judgment?
Is it going to determine their executive arm of the government? They determine when truly they have to come up with a judgment on any matter. You don't dictate to them. It's an independent arm of the government. You dictate to the executive, the legislative. So let us not be sentimental, let us not be biased about this matter. Let's be duly law abiding on this matter. The reality on ground now is that Fubara should know the subsequent court judgment on him, that he has nowhere to run to from. Is the Supreme Court judgment which says that the money you have spent so far, good, that's okay. You have spent so far. It cannot be faulted on that because the court has pronounced judgment. The court don't say all the one you have spent it should be permitted, it be paid back. The court has closed on that the one you have done while you are following wrong process, that has been it has been overlooked. But you cannot go further towing the same line. That's what the court is saying. Hello, the one you have done so far, it has been overlooked. We are not asking to go.
So why did the speaker said that the governor should sack all the commissioners?
Because for you to see, for any action to be taken by government, whether the president or governor of a state, that action must be approved by State House Assembly. And so far, the least, yes.
Same thing with the budget. Since the budget cannot be recovered again, since the money has been spent, why do you say they should start the commissioner, which it was appointed during when that very budget was also presented? I think henceforth it should be the new commissioners. If any case arises that the speaker will have said, fine, henceforth you want to appoint any commissioner, you must make sure that it pass through our own screening process before it can duly be appointed into, or it can say, fine, this is my own commissioner. Do you think that Speaker and Fubara, this very battle, who's going to win?
Before I answer that question, continuity of a matter. If you are doing something that has not been detected and pronounced wrong, there's no sin for you, there's no sin on you. But at the point where it is discovered that what you have been doing is wrong, and I've asked you, stop, don't continue. If you continue from that point onward, it's become a sin on you. All the money Fubara has spent over the years through the four-man-led House of Assembly where they approved for him, it has not been it has not been regarded as you will pay it back. It has been overlooked. But you can't continue from now henceforth doing the same thing. No.
Fine.
That's what listen, let me explain my point, please. That's what they are telling me. Say, look, the wrong thing you have done is have been pardoned, it has been overlooked. They are not asking you to vomit it or cough it back. But from now, listen, excuse me.
If by tomorrow the Supreme Court come up again with another judgment and sack the 27 House of Assembly members, with the law which they passed, or with the decision which they asked the governor to take now, will it be implemented? Will it be lawful? Or they will also be non and void?
No, they have already told him that those house members are present substantive judgment is that the present 27 lawmakers are still members of that house, and by virtue of that, all the offices they are holding is still subsists. It's still valid. So the government still recognizes that as far as those members are concerned, they have not ceased to be member of that house. Until court says otherwise, look, by virtue of your alleged defection, you are no longer member of that house. That means in that case, the position they are holding would then now be declared as null and void.
Do you think that Wike has any part to play in this, or political shenanigans that is playing out in River State?
Sure now. Who is he contesting against? Fubara is contesting against his godfather now. Fubara that benefited from the structure that produce him is a product, is a beneficiary of the structure that produce him. Get my point? Now this structure ensure that you got the ticket of the party against the robbery, against violation of the rights of the other party members who contested for the candidature of that party. They got it for you. They make sure they went to the general election, they won the same structure, won the same seat for you as governor of the state. You never condemn the structure that gave you all these two benefits. You got the party tickets, you got the governorship seat by general election, and you are sworn as governor. That same structure is now you are now rebelling against. You are now rebelling against that structure that brought you in. Under 1 year, you begin to remove this, destroy people, prison people. Is that how they do policies? That one does not learn. I mean, he was foolish in political reasoning and thinking. I'm telling you. Fubara. He's very foolish in political thinking and reasoning.
So you are in support that
he's not in support. Yeah, he don't speak words to my mouth. Let me speak my mind. Let me explain mine. He's politically foolish. If you have access to watch this interview, Fubara is politically foolish. You don't buy things that feed you. Mr. Kacee, our political structure is not like the one in US for now. We have not reached that stage. That's the ideal one we are expecting to it. We are discussing a political matter. Listen, let me put my eye. Listen to me. You can if you don't arrogate himself to the master of the owner of the structure. Why they are scheming for him to give? Why there's rubbish other people in the party to give him the tickets? Why it's not going against him? Why they are also using the same chance to win the seat for him, governor seat for him? Well, if he did not arrogate to the structure, to the man who owns the structure, after he must have gotten the party ticket, he has won the tickets, he has won the election, he has become a governor. It's now arrogating. That means he's politically foolish. He's not politically sound and thoughtful and wise.
Aside the Kumba said,
let me land.
Anybody that is dreaming of impeaching Governor Fubara will face the consequences of his life. Meaning that Wike, if you try to impeach Fubara, don't dare to step your feet into River State again. Do you think that aside the Kumba church should be taken for serious?
Forget about Asari Dokubo. This is the man who comes to the ears and eulogize Tinubu to the high heavens. Now, when he's not being personal, begin to turn around, begin to abuse Tinubu. Forget about him. It's not a force to be reckoned with. There are people here who are engaging him. Let him know that. Let's say we will not be threatening anybody. He said people are strong. There are people stronger than him too. Just as Fubara is an Ijaw man, minority in River State, Ijaw minority in River State. So there are Ijaw people who endorsed Wike, who gave him honor. Did you know what last year? So Wike also has supporter among the Ijaws. Fubara does not control 100% followership of Ijaw. Let us not to be threatening anybody. There are other people too who are Wike loyalists among the Ijaws. We saw how Ijaw nation embraced Wike and endorsed him. They gave him an award last year. I watched it. So as we will not be thinking that he's talking for 100% of Ijaw people in the whole Niger Delta. Even not talking about River State, he has his own followership. He has his own followership too. They will engage themselves. Let me tell you what Asari must know is that let him address Fubara correctly and ask him to toe the line of peace. Now the judgment on ground is not your support. I watched Fubara yesterday in the news when he was addressing his supporters. He says he's awaiting the kind of social instruction he will pass to them. He said he has not given the instruction, but very soon he will pass instruction to them, and he's not afraid to lose the seat. It's currently occupying him. I watched him in the news yesterday. He said this. So for that one to speak, towing the line of confrontation, I think it's not. But
Mr. Olajide, do you think what Wike is doing is a nice thing? It's a good thing for Wike to be in both parties, both APC and PDP? And do you think it's the right thing for Wike to be in control of both River State and Abuja? To allow Fubara to do his work. And yes, it's of the truth that he is the one that created the political structure that brought in Governor Fubara. And also, let me not forget that he was also somebody that brought him into politics. Good. He wasn't the only person that just introduced himself into politics. History have it that the lives of President Jonathan, Goodluck Jonathan, and Peter Obi that made the lives of Wike to become what he is today. So it shouldn't be as if maybe there was nobody that helped him then. There was somebody that also helped him to become who he is today. And those people have never for once saying that, okay, fine, give us our own loyalty because we are the one that make you. Like I said that Wike is trying to take everything from Governor Fubara. Want to make sure that Governor Fubara will not have any power of his own or any decision of his own to decide without taking instruction from Wike. Do you want what is playing out in Lagos State to also repeat the same thing should be playing out in River State? Because in River State there is Baba Sope that is in charge. And you can see what happened between Obasa and Merinda. The moment Baba Sope said, follow this direction, everybody took to that part. You want our politics of River State to be like the politics of Lagos State?
See, you see, I'm not a man that just submit to cheap blackmail or sentiments. That's why, I'm telling you, I don't submit to cheap blackmail and sentiments. If I want to play that, I can do that very effectively. I don't buy into cheap blackmail, and sentiments and bias business. I like what Sam glass is the truth, analysis, and objectivity. So bias, sentimental, everything blackmail does not stand. It's for a short period, it will collapse like a pack of cards. What stands test of time is objectivity, reality, and truth. See, I've told you the kind of political system we have now is not the ideal one we are hoping to get. And we must talk within the reality of what we are having presently.
Mr. Lajide, the genesis of this of the whole issue that happened in River State, Fubara have tried to be at the side to be at the side of peace with the likes of Wike, but Wike seemed to make it very difficult. Even when the president happened to involve himself in this case, Fubara accepted the peace written agreement and accepted to the side of the peace, but Wike still insists. Maybe Fubara, remember what former governor said, Ayo said that he should not offend Wike, that Wike does not forgive. That Wike will make sure he fights you last. And Fubara tried to make sure you not have any issue with Wike, but Wike keep on bringing issues to Fubara. Do you think, or will you say Fubara should just overlook everything and dance to the tone of Mr. Wike?
Mr. Kacee, you are sentimental and biased in your as we put up your questions. Who tell you Fubara is throwing the light of peace, Wike is one making the trouble? Or how do you come back? Can you sometimes if they take your can you sometimes you can't sometimes you can't sometimes forget about what Fubara is taking, he's saying. What Fubara is saying is
I'm not biased. I'm saying
you are biased the way you frame up the questions. You say that yes. Yes.
I'm not just framing this question for myself.
You frame up the question the way you are not what the governor says, you see, what's the answer of truth in what he's saying?
No. The governor says.
You have no fact to buttress that.
No. How did you evidence that the governor says?
Forget about what governor says.
In several fora that he has tried to maintain peace with Wike, but Wike refused.
That's not true. That's not true. You see, look.
Okay. If you're able to be the governor, I will look to you that you don't have right to appoint any commissioner.
No.
Except Wike has to appoint Mr. ABCD. Will you be happy as a governor that you don't have order of your own except you are taking order from Minister Wike? I will look for you as a governor. When Wike was governor of River State, he has never taken any order from anybody. If I said there's nothing like God for that reason, the same thing play out in Edo State between Obaseki and Adam Osomole. You agree with me? Even a similar thing play out in Lagos State between Tumbo and Ambode. Reason why Ambode was thrown out.
No.
Mr. Lajide, I'm not biased. I'm starting samples. What happened between Obaseki and Adam Osomole in Edo State?
Hello, see, it's a pity you see the explanation I'm trying to bring. I told you if you want to talk sentimentally, I can do this perfectly good, sentimentally and biased, and But I want to talk objective because that's what that's what will stand the test of time. I have told you the present political system we have is not the ideal one we are expecting to have. We can only be talking from the reality of point of view. So listen to me, Mr. Kacee. That's the legality. The process political system we have.
should take the
Oh my God.
both APC
Political system we have.
APC in Rivers
Political
State
system
to be in
you.
control. And
Political,
you are in support of that, Mr.
political
Olajide.
system I'm telling you we have on ground now is that we have not gotten the ideal thing we have.
So one man should be in control.
Normally, Wike has never told you as the cabinet defender of APC. He told you that he wanted his party to feature Southern presidency because Northern has ruled 8 years of presidency.
All right, Mr. Olajide,
Now,
let's try to wind this interview down. The calm of the new leadership of Lagos the new leadership of Rivers State House of Assembly. There's a leak moment that they are trying to impeach the governor of Fubara. Now, will you be in support for them to impeach this very governor of Fubara with the instruction from Wike that they should make sure that they impeach him? Now, listen, Mr. Olajide. After the Supreme Court judgment, Wike said that Fubara has committed impeachable offense. Now, the work they are trying to, whatever they are trying to do now, is for them to make sure that they impeach Governor Fubara. Will you support the Wike camp to impeach Governor Fubara? Or let me ask this question very well. Has Governor Fubara committed any impeachable offense?
Mr. Kacee, from what I told you, I watched about Fubara yesterday in the news. He was talking to his supporters saying that he will soon give them instruction, but he has not issued that instruction. They should be at alert. He will give them instructions and what to do. And that he's not afraid to lose office. The highest thing is that he will lose office. What happens is the court of law has said this is the interpretation of law. This is what the law says. Fubara swore oath and allegiance to the constitution of the country when he took over office as governor of Rivers State. Why didn't Fubara obey the judgment of the Supreme Court that says that this is the truth rule of law, is the what the law says?
But he's doing that now.
Has he presented the budget to this?
He said the local government chairman should step down, should step aside. That was the
number
first
one.
thing.
Number
and
one.
That was what the Supreme Court also ruled.
Number one.
The local government chairman should step aside, and he did that.
Good.
And what was the second one? That should allow the assembly members that is the legitimate speaker,
Good.
and he allowed that. So which other thing? He has obeyed the Supreme Court judgment.
All right. Why then, if he says that he obeyed, the money now, the allocation that Supreme Court said it should no longer be paid to him. What necessitated that? Because the spending of the state fund, which have been carrying out, which is supposed to come from appropriation.
Okay, now
Listen, let me see. You know, it's a person you don't allow.
No,
You cut me off. You don't allow me to explain this part. You know where I'm going. You always.
But is it good that the
Oh my
Supreme Court
God.
will now ask the Central Bank of Nigeria to stop Rivers State allocation? How will you want the people of Rivers State to survive? So you don't want them to enjoy the dividends of democracy by stopping the allocation. And the same thing, Mr. Olajide, the same thing during former President Olusegun Obasanjo did to Lagos State by stopping the allocation that of Lagos State for almost 4 years. Understand? The same thing, similar thing play out. So what will you say about that? Let me say another case.
The Supreme Court said the money of the state you have been spending, which should have come through appropriation by approval of the State House Assembly. You secure the approval through the wrong process, from the wrong side of it. Don't continue spending this money again. Federal Allocations Committee don't approve more money for him again. Because the money he's been spending, the approval he got for spending it was came from the wrong place.
Spending on what?
The state money now from the budget.
Spending on what?
Spending on what?
On the state infrastructure.
The money of the state. So will he be spending for himself? Will he be spending for himself? Who should he spending for in the first place? It's not probably said. The process of spending the money must come from appropriation. And what appropriation means? Pass the budget through the House of Assembly, yes, and get approval. Then you chose for people to where you submitted a budget, where you got approval. And court said no, that place you went to is wrong. So don't continue spending that money from that budget again. You, the people that bring money to him, stop giving him more money.
If he says stop, what do you want Governor Fubara to do? If the Supreme Court says stop giving him money, how do you want the government to run?
What happens is this: the if you are to be a governor that want to, if you are to be somebody who really want peace, who really want to obey the law of the land, they have told him this is the side of the state assembly, that is the true leadership of the house of the assembly, and he should have submitted the budget to them. Even when he did not even bring the budget to them, they even now called him by himself, say we are giving, because he's supposed to have given the budget since last week. He didn't pass the budget to them. When they don't receive anything from him, they now issue 40 hours budget to him by themselves. If you don't see this thing in 40 hours, because he's supposed to have sent it to them to reconsider it, defend it, and pass it, and now begin to continue to spend. On base of that, the strategy of the flow of fund was based on continuity of spending of that money. If you have passed through their budget to them now and they will have approved it, then it's a matter of just going to that it's them that will not write to the Supreme Court that look, we have, in fact, there's not even need for any writing. Once that approval is already gotten, it's now free to be spending. The allocation committee who allocate money will know that he has complied with the rule of the law of judgment, that he has now got approval from the answer.
Right,
and then but instead of doing that, he refused. He still claiming that this is a man who this man does not want peace. So he still claiming that the membership of those members of the house is subject to litigation at the Federal High Court. Many is not ready for peace. So I said yesterday that he's not afraid of losing the seat. I think the way it's going.
It has also been confirmed.
The way it's going,
he's not ready for peace.
It's your opinion.
If
anybody that's not ready for peace, Fubara is not ready for peace. If he's ready for peace, the existing judgment is supposed to. In fact, they will say him that holiday.
Yes. Using that Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is innocent in this very game that is playing out in Rivers State.
No, when it comes to political matters, when it comes to political matters, any serious politicians will not go and sleep over his interest in any political matter. Any serious-minded politicians, get my point, on any political matter, will not go and sleep. Will look clearly into it. Where is my interest in this matter? I will protect it. So that's it. Politics is not about love and hatred.
Don't you think that it's Mr. President that even instigating
it's your opinion
Wike to make sure that he infuse this political crisis in Rivers State and also in PDP? Because Wike was a political force, the strong force in PDP, and what President Bola Ahmed Tinubu did for him to fish out that very strong force in PDP, leading to the collapse of PDP, making PDP to be the force who's supposed to be the one checkmating the activities of this very government. Now, no opposition party, as far as this very government is concerned, nobody is checkmating the excesses of this very government. Don't you think that Mr. President is culpable in this very political crisis that is going on in Rivers State?
Like I've just told you, when it comes to matter of politics, the worst thing that reigns supreme is interest, not love, not hatred, not relationship. And so every political matters that come up, if you're a serious politician, you will pay attention to it and see where is your interest going to be affected or going to be boosted in this issue. Whoever it is going to, you think your interest will be best served to protect it. It's not a crime. Mr. Kacee, it's not a crime. This is politics. It's not religion. It's not a crime. It's not a crime. That's what is happened. You go for it, you secure it, you protect it to advance your political interest. That's it.
Thank you.